But first, a potential railroad strike set for next week could have major impacts on this holiday season. You're watching 10 Tampa Bay at 5:30. I'm Josh Sidorowitz.
And I'm Courtney Robinson. Right now, President Biden is calling on Congress to take action to stop the strike. Skylar Henry explains what lawmakers are considering to get a deal back on track.
President Biden hosted congressional leaders at the White House Tuesday, calling on them to move quickly to block railroad unions from going on strike.
Congress, I think, has to act to prevent it. It's not an easy call, but I think we have to do it. The economy's at risk.
The White House helped negotiate a new contract between rail companies and workers, but 4 of the 12 unions rejected the deal, setting up a potential strike on December 9th. Congress can stop it by passing legislation to force them to work.
I don't like going against the ability of unions to strike, but weighing the equities, we must avoid a strike.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says there will be a bill on the House floor Wednesday morning. It appears Republicans will reluctantly support the measure.
I think it will pass, but it's unfortunate that this is how we're running our economy today. And if you're passing a bill to force the rail workers to work, how strong is your economy?
Industry leaders say a rail strike would strain supply chains, leading to shortages of some goods and fan inflation, costing Americans money.
Shutting down our rail system, even for one day, would have significant impact on U.S. gasoline supply and could lead to higher prices for American consumers and businesses ahead of the holiday season.
Nearly 30% of all U.S. goods are shipped on railways. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
According to the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, Congress has intervened 8.
Shalom, shalom, Yasharala. I want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashib, Yahweh Shah, Bahashir HaKadash, which are the patriot Hebrew tongues, correct names of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Noble honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to you, sisters and brothers, living in this truth. And shalom to the brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show themselves approved. Shalom. Now, as you just seen from that news clip, hey, Babylon the Great, America is in trouble. Trouble. You know, they have their railroad workers. The unions are preparing to strike on December 9th. So these fools, in order to prevent that, they're going to make up a law or a bill or whatever little legislation they're about to make up in order to force them to work. Now, when I look at that, like, how can you force somebody to go to work? If somebody don't going to go to work, they just ain't going to get in their car or truck or vehicle and go to work. It's just that simple. Nobody care about a bill or something you don't put in office talking about go to work or else. So I was just pondering on that, like trying to think with this bill going, you know, they're forcing them to work. So it's going to be some threats. So either they're threatening their pension, because I think railroad workers still, they're a union. I still think they get pensions. Probably if they get fired, they won't receive unemployment benefits. It's something where they're like twisting their arm to work. And like that one Edomite said, like, if you have to force railroad workers to work, how strong is your economy? And this is why I say Esau is a fool, because instead of you going to court, making a law, legislature, trying to force them to work, why didn't you just release some of them funds, print off some of them Federal Reserve notes? You gave $40 billion to Ukraine. So you mean tell me you can't even assign $2 billion to your railroad workers? Give them a little bonus, for your little punk holiday season? You can't do that? That would be the smart thing to do to me if you want to really prevent a railroad stoppage. Give them some money. Give them a bonus. I mean, dang, take care of your people. You take care of your people, they take care of you. So that shows Esau is a fool to the fullest extent. He doesn't take care of his own. They don't know how to run a kingdom. And you can just tell, hey, Yahweh has made it where he's done with this place. And he's making Esau destroy his own kingdom by his foolish actions. He's oppressing the people so hard they don't want to work no more. And like they said, the railroad system shut down for one day. And it's going to make gas shoot through the roof. Goods shoot the roof, and like all this is happening right before their Christmas little break, which is I'm loving it, man. That's Yabba talking. Hey, he taking the mirth from this place. He showing them, hey, who run it? Esau over scrambling. It's like they all got the Joe Biden disease. They all just really, really stupid. Because I'm looking like it's easy ways to fix that issue, but you're not going about it the right way. They always want to force and bully somebody. It's like Esau has lost all his wisdom, all common sense, all intelligence has went completely out the window. And that's been prophesied in our book. So let's go get that. Let's go get that. Because if that railroad go down, hey, kiss Babylon the Great goodbye. Kiss your economy goodbye. So let's get to the scriptures, man. Because these Edomites are stupid, which I don't care. You know, we over here loving it. I'm loving the show that Yahweh Shah is putting on for us. Because I'm like, wow. Like, Esau, you really are dumb. So check it out. This is Obadiah 1:8. Shall I not in that day, said the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom and understanding out of the mouth of Esau. So they have lost all their wisdom. They're losing all their understanding. And, you know, you need wisdom to run a kingdom. So without that, all you get is like, it's like we in that movie Idiocracy. Like, it's just a bunch of dumb stuff. Like, hey, Creepy Joe up here running a complete shit show. You know, it's like my French, but I mean, that's what it's looking like. And I'm like, wow, like, here I am at the house. I'm like, I can fix all them issues if you give me, you know, access to, you know, what y'all got in store. Like Joseph, how he had to fix Egypt. Like, these are easy fixes. But it shows that their mindset and what they care about is in different places. Because like I said earlier, you sent $40 billion to Ukraine. So you'll protect your investments, but you won't protect the lifeblood of your economy, which is your railroad system, your goods moving. You know, because the railroad system shuts down because you don't want to pay your people right. Because you should have gave them some of that money if you truly cared. Like, if you want to keep the distraction going, keep your bread and circus going. If your bread is not going and the circus is not going, the people are not going to be happy. They're not going to operate right. Your whole system going to collapse. That's how you run like Esau can't run his deception good anymore. He used to deceive everybody with his money, his Federal Reserve notes. Now they don't want to spread it out. They ain't even putting that in the right places no more. They're fools. That's the best way I could put it, man. And I'm talking about the top Edomite, Nancy Pelosi. She looking like she need to go. You know Creepy Joe need to go. These people though, man, these old fossil dinosaurs don't know what they doing. She's talking about, I don't want to do it, but I have to force it, the equality. And I'm looking like, give them some money. Simple. They won't go on strike if you give them bonuses. And but instead, you over here trying to write some legislation, trying to twist their arm and make them work. I'm like, you making them get more of a reason to go on strike. Like, god dang, Esau. Which I'm loving it. That's good. I hope they do go on strike. They've been talking about this for a minute, they ain't did it. So I hope they do, because I want to see this place destroyed. That's why we say DTA or ball, you know. So I hope they do. I don't know if they will. Like, so we'll keep watch on that. Yasharala, December 9th. That's a big day. Mark it down. We'll see if the railroad unions actually go on strike, because I hope they do. Because that'll woo. And look, this is happening right before their holiday season. That's going to make all the other Edomites get anxiety attacks, go crazy. You know, people already been living on edge. Now all of a sudden, like when the stores, shelves start, you know, coming up short, supply chains, you know, they can't get their goods, they're going to flip out. We're just going to go to this right here. Let's go get this. And this is all happening at, man, I'm talking about this thing is coming down so perfectly. Yahweh Shah is, hey, he working a master plan. Because they got purge laws coming into effect in New Year's. I just see California just passed a law where they can use, you know, robots in their, you know, police force. So you already know what them things gonna be doing. Ha! Hello, RoboCop. So here goes 2nd Ezra 6:22. And suddenly shall the sowing places appear on sowing, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. So if these railroads stop, which is like the lifeblood, which is like if red blood cells quit flowing through your body, what's going to happen, Yasharala? What's going to happen? So if these trains stop, that's going to shut down factories. I used to work for a plastic pipe plant, and they got all their goods by train freight, all of it. So that'll shut that industry down. Ain't no telling what other industries, all these little steel companies. I know all the companies on the west side of Tulsa get their supplies by the trains. And a lot of people get their supplies by the trains. Like I said, gasoline. So if these trains don't move, this precept will go into reality. The sowing places will be put unsowing, and the full storehouses will suddenly be found empty. And I can see them trying to scramble and use truckers to compensate, but that's not going to work for the factories, though. Them truckers, they can't carry the stuff them trains carry. So if them trains quit running, Babylon the Great will hurt. Babylon the Great will take a mighty blow. And if it take a blow like that, it's not going to heal from that. That's going to have a trickle-down effect. And at this time, too, it's going to create a lot of chaos and uproar because people are looking forward to getting their goods. They trying to be in that holiday cheer. Hey, y'all canceling that stuff. Canceling Christmas. That's why, I hope I hope they strike. Lord willing. So we'll see. But I want to stick to the point that Egypt, which the modern day Egypt is, Babylon the Great America, is drying up. And it's going to dry up. Let them trains stop moving. Because the supply chain issues is already bad. Everything has been all messed up since that, the pandemic. So it hasn't really recovered from then. So if it get hit with another big time hit, like railroads say, the workers say, I ain't working no more. I'm about to go do this, go do that. Y'all ain't paying me right. You ain't doing this. If they don't move, hey, they in some major trouble. That's why they over in Congress are scared. What's we gonna do? Which really, it's all fabricated and orchestrated. That's just the elite saying hey, because they can easily fix that, like I said, by just throwing some money at it. But they don't want to fix it. They want to bring the chaos in so they can bring in their MOTB system. So it's all a setup. And the Esau think he's setting something up, but really he getting set up by Yahweh Shah. That's who's setting all of it up. Because if Esau had a lick of sense, he wouldn't be doing what he's doing because it doesn't bode well for him and his people. So let's go to Jeremiah 8. Jeremiah 8 and 13. And it reads, am I at the right one? Yeah, Jeremiah 8 and 13. I will surely consume them, said the Lord. There shall be no grapes on the vine, nor figs on the fig tree, and the leaf shall fade, and the things that I have given them shall pass away from them. Woo, did you hear that? So everything Yahweh gave to Esau, because when you really go into this precept, and you look at it, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, when he said no more grapes on the vine and no more figs on the fig tree, it's basically going to the one we just read earlier. That's going into supplies. There's no more, stuff on the shelves. No more groceries in the stores is what they're saying. And he said the leaf shall fade. So they're going to Walmart to get your groceries, going places to get the things you need, the items you need, little gas station, all that. It shall fade away. And he said, everything I have given them shall pass away. So Esau's kingdom is passing away. Yahweh gave these devils this kingdom, gave them the fatness of the earth, set them up over all the people. Now he's doing a rug pull and snatching it from up under their feet. And these devils going to wild out because they're fragile people and they're used to being on top. So when they have to go without, they're going to bug out and go crazy. They're going to get the sword and get the, bloodshed for whatever they need. It's going to be chaos. All hell going to break loose. That's what that precept's going into, man. It's going into supply chain shortage. Not having. Famine. A great famine is coming. Yahweh said it's going to come. And you can see it is coming. You see the signs of it. So it's best to lock in this truth and have your faith on Yahweh so that he'll take care of you during these troubling times because he's about to plague this place. He is plaguing Babylon the Great America the same way he did ancient Egypt. That's how I know we're about to get free. He's basically like on that Moses, like, hey, you better let my people go. And Esau like, I ain't letting them go. I'm about to do it. I'm about to press him harder. You know, I'm about to do this to him. And so Yabashah like, all right, here you go, Chad. I'm about to do this to you then. And then he twisting these devils' arms. They can't get right. They about to start fighting with each other in a minute. They about to start fighting with each other. Just watch. So I love that. And then we're going to stay in Jeremiah. I'm going to leave off with this right here. Let's leave off with this right here. Why this is happening. Because this is happening for the Lord is, you know, fighting on our behalf. This is the Lord fighting. That's what I said. You got ignorant niggas like Charleston White talk about, show me the power of God. Show me some. I ain't seen nothing. Or you got Wicked Eve saying the same thing. The white man will always rule. I done heard that a lot from a lot of Wicked Jakes. And I'm looking like, how the hell can you say that when his kingdom is crumbling right now? I mean, crumbling. I work at one of the biggest companies in Babylon the Great that distributes goods all around the nation. It's drying up. We talk about that at work every day now. Like, man, it's so slow. Ain't nobody ordering stuff like they used to. It's just, the stuff is not going out like that. You can see it's drying up because people's pockets, their money is drying up. This place, the mirth is drying up. Everything is just going, you know, to the wayside. Like the scripture says, fading away. People's happiness is fading away. You know, I watched one brother lesson, man. There's been so much crazy judgment. And it's only like, I'm like, it ain't even hit yet. Wait till there ain't nothing in the store shelves yet. Then you really gonna see some, you know, a bunch of la, and give me this and that, and sticking and stabbing. And many people about to turn into like straight wild beasts out here for the last little bit of goods. You know? And I'm looking at it like, that's the Lord fighting for us. So how can you say, where's the power of God at? Man, he doing it. If your eyes is open. Hey, a lot of people never thought Babylon the Great to take these blows it's taking right now. Hey, this place is so vulnerable. The military is weak. The supply chain issues got this place drying up. You know, China on a hard lockdown right now. They get all their goods from China. So that's going to create problems over here in Babylon the Great. You know, Esau is not looking strong. His system's not looking strong. He is coming out of power. So with him coming out of power, guess what? That's our power at work. That's Yabashah saying, hey, I don't want them to rule no more. I want my people to rule. Now they getting it right. They calling my name again. They keeping my laws and command. Oh, now they want to act right. So guess what? Esau, you got to go. I'm about to set up my people to rule. And, hey, we about to scorch and burn everything and start over. That's say Esau think he doing a global reset? No. Yabashah doing a global reset. And I'm going to read this right here because this talk about that power, baby. It's Jeremiah 51:36. Therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, I will plead thy cause and take vengeance for thee. I will dry up her sea and make her springs dry. Whew, did you hear that? He said, I will take vengeance for thee. And how's he doing it? What did he say he gonna do? Dry up her sea. What does that go into when he say dry her sea up? That's going into drying up Babylon the Great, that whore, her economy. It's drying up. You know, he said make her springs dry. He cutting her water off. He cutting Esau water off, Yasharala. And you can see it. And these devils, you can see the fear in their eyes. No matter where you can see it. They panic. They like, we ain't gonna have no more white privilege. Our little Christmas about to be canceled. I done heard some of you might say his Christmas gonna be canceled, man. He had something happen and he all messed up. And it's going down. And I'm loving it. Like, wow. Like, matter of fact, let's highlight this precept because I might come back to this some more. Put that green, baby. That's a green light. Because he said, therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, I will plead thy cause. So now he's hearing us. Why? Because we call on the name of Yahweh. We walk in the laws and commands best our abilities. We are repenting. We are mourning. We are crying out to our power. And since we are doing what he told us to do a long time ago, Now he hearing our calls. And when he hearing our calls, what's happening? What is he doing? Taking vengeance on this whore, Babylon the Great, aka America. And he's drying her up. She's withering up. She's looking ugly. She's on meth. She's dumb. She can't get right. And everything she does is just a utter failure and making it worse. So I see my power at work. I see it. And it's only increasing my faith. So that the dynamic, we getting stronger. This whore getting weaker. Babylon the Great, Esau getting weaker. We getting stronger. And I'm loving it, man. So our power is definitely fighting on our behalf. You know, we got to stay locked in. Make sure we don't see the plagues of Babylon the Great. You know, stay holy. Stay separate. Because, hey, this place is like a pit, man. You don't want to touch it. It's going to defile you. So it's time to, like, you know, hey, get cleaned up. Stay in these living waters, man. Stay drinking on them. Stay submerged in them. Stay getting this truth. Stay locked in. You know, stay humble in your spirit. You know, don't get too proud and get on some bug out stuff. We ain't in that times, man. It's wartime, man. We gotta get ready for war. Cause as this place dry up and Esau ain't got what he want, he's gonna go back to his old nature of taking. If I ain't got it, I'm gonna take it. Cause I know there's a lot of Jakes, man. Some Jakes are coming around, man. At least getting enough sense to, you know, prepare. You know? So Esau, he's gonna feel like, you know, I'm gonna just go take Jake's stuff and I'm you know, knock Jake over the head for what he got. They're gonna attack each other, man. This place is going down like ancient Egypt. There's gonna be Egyptian versus Egyptian. Who's the modern day Egyptian? Esau. They're gonna be attacking each other because they the ones got the most supplies. They the number one ones doomsday prepping. So when I think about it, it's gonna be a lot of Edomite on Edomite, you know, bloodshed, which is another thing that makes me happy. They always talk about us knocking each other off. In a minute, they're gonna be knocking each other off for food. You know, not for no drug, for food, for basic necessities. You know. So with that, hey, we hope, Lord willing, they strike and go on a strike on December 9th so it can ruin these devils' holiday season. I'm gonna stay on my watch, Yasharallah. And I hope this is edifying. I want to say Kwam Yasharallah, Detail Baba Bob, and Shalom.